Hey everybody, how you doing? It's Junkyard here, and it's time for Junkyard Reviews. We're going to go ahead and do some reviews on the videos that are up on Game Reviews and more. And primarily what I'm going to do is review those and give you my suggestions, my thoughts, my ideas on your videos, and basically go from there. Now, a couple real things that I wanted to go ahead and touch base on real quick is I've been throwing questions out to you guys, and you guys are sending a lot of good messages and comments in, and I'm reading all the comments. And a couple good suggestions came in that, basically grab the chunk of videos that are going up for the week and highlight 3 of them and then let the other ones go. And I like that idea, and that may be one direction we're going to go in the future. But right now what I wanted to do is I want you guys to really use that thumbs button for me. The thumbs up and that thumbs down button. What I really need you to do is every time you watch a video on Game Reviews and more, thumbs up the video or thumbs down the video. And primarily what we're going to do is when I do that sector of videos, to go ahead and do it here on Junkyard Reviews, I am going to go ahead and look at those buttons, and whoever pretty much has the most thumbs up are probably the ones that I'm going to highlight and review those. And obviously you guys see something in it as well, and then I'm going to go ahead and critique those videos and then go ahead and give honorable mentions to everybody else. And that's the direction we're going to go. So again, you got to watch all the videos, you got to thumbs them up, you got to thumbs them down, and let me know, because again, this is a community channel. It's just not my channel. It's everybody's channel, Game Reviews and more, and that's how we're going to do it. Alright, let's get started here. I want to talk about the videos that went up last week. Oh, I think it was the 3rd or something like that. Basically when we first started this whole process of Game Reviews and more. The first one came in from Reverend Jim, he calls himself. He talks about his anime addiction and his Trekkie addiction, which is really cool. I really enjoyed that. What I do enjoy about the video, he talks about random stuff and keeps the video and the interest going quite a bit. He has a brain freeze here and there, which that's something, again, I wish everybody would have a set topic, a set idea when they start doing a commentary. Again, the clipboard, I do it every single time, and have an idea and have a nice flow through. Now, not everybody's going to go ahead and do a video where they're going to flow the whole video through. Lots of times people just want to go ahead and do one single run and never edit it at all. You do what you want to do and how it works for you. We're all a little bit different. But anyway, take a look at Reverend Jim's video. Next we have Mr. Nemes. And he's a kid. You can tell he's a little kid. I wish he'd stop doing this stuff and just work on his academics. But nonetheless, I do have to say he has a good input on the game, and he has some good topics to talk about, so he does a really good job in that aspect. One of the pet peeves that you do, though, Mr. Nemes, that bugs the heck out of me whenever I watch any commentators, and lots of times I'll end up just walking away from him and not watch him again, is you say and way too much. The human brain, why they say and is that is a pause between a thought. And literally, you're trying to think what you want to say next. So with that concept, you got to find either edit it and take it out, or find something else. Like when I first started, how do you think needless to say came up? I used to say needless to say because that was my or my thought. Now I don't say that anymore because I've gotten used to what I'm doing in the commentating, so it's a lot smoother now when I do my commentaries, so you know that. Okay? So with that, check out Mr. Nemes. Okay, next, let's take a look at Call of Duty 4 gameplay on Creek with Chris. I gotta say, I really enjoyed this one. He, again, good interest, kept it going. I liked his voice, and it was pretty much a good story all around. The capture card wasn't the best. This is where another opportunity where you should go ahead and adjust your contrast, adjust your level, your lighting levels, and your sharpness. Though one of the things you do, which is another pet peeve of mine, is you cough during your commentary. And I'm going to tell you, anybody, don't cough. I mean, if you got to cough, edit it out. Always when you do your commentaries, have yourself a glass of water. Drink your glass of water before you start talking, because when you start talking, you start losing the moisture in your mouth. And I always have a glass of water, and I'm always drinking it. And even in between my commentaries, I'll drink it and I'll edit that out. Because, see, again, I'm processing it and I'll stop it, drink my glass of water, and then I'll continue on again. don't cough, don't sneeze. It's just gross. Next we have Justin. Justin does a good job. You can tell he's new at this, and he needs to work on his commentary a bit. One of the things that you did do, Justin, though, that I do suggest, when you upload a video to a machinima director's channel, and you got a lot of good inspiration people out there, even if it's not true, throw me in the mix. I mean, you mentioned some really great commentators out there, and I was just waiting to hear my name too, and you didn't say it. But but that's personal. Nonetheless, you did a good job. Take a look at Justin's video. Then we have some San Francisco Rush, and it was fun reading the comments on this one due to the fact that a lot of you guys remember this game and had a lot of fun playing this game in the past, and thus having Arrow doing a commentary on this really brought a lot of good memories to a lot of you guys, which was really cool to see, and I enjoyed reading those comments. So good job on that fact, Arrow. One of the only things that you did that, again, bugged the heck out of me is you curse a lot. You know, you threw the F-bomb quite a bit, and, you know, you kids nowadays throw it around like it's just an extra word. It is what it is. At the same time, you were able to throw some humor in there and things like that, which I did enjoy. So make sure you check out this fun old game from Arrow. Now, then we have Thursday gameplay. Now, Thursday's videos went up. That was the day I decided to start throwing 3 videos up a day. And each one of these videos that went up Thursday, well, they all sucked. And I'm going to tell you right there. Matt, you sounded like you were falling asleep during the whole time and you kept waking yourself up. You're 13 years old. I'd really probably concentrate on waiting till summertime and doing it again. You got some potential. You got a good voice, but you're not knowing how to use it and you're not using it right. The fact that you were yawning, the fact that you were clearing your nose during it, it was gross. I felt I was really, I got bored with listening to your commentary, buddy. I just did. So if you want to keep going with this, you got a lot of work to do. I'm just telling you that right up front. Then we have Vladimir, which was, he put up a video, which obviously was a good video as far as Halo CE, and a lot of people really remember. I remember that map, and it was really cool seeing it. But when you're doing your commentaries, don't do play-by-play game commentaries. I've tried that. I just did one not too long ago, and I thought it was okay, but it sucked, and everybody hated it. Nobody wants to see play-by-play. They couldn't watch it. So don't talk about your actual what you're doing. Find a subject or a topic to talk about, and the end result is again, you sound like a little kid. And you may have some potential in the future, but you got a lot of work ahead of you. And then last, we got Blake's Gaming. Now, he does this giant Easter egg hunt thing on Crank, which I haven't played, and it looked like a good game, but this was the point where I was really skeptic on putting yours up, because the clarity on your capture card sucked. It was terrible. You didn't have an ending. All of a sudden, it just cut out and it stopped. I don't know what that was about. Again, if you guys want to keep doing this stuff, you got a lot of work to do on those type of videos. And I'm going to keep putting them up. And I want you guys to give them constructive criticism like I'm doing right now so they could get better. Now, obviously, I say they suck. That probably isn't the best choice of words. But you know, it is what it is. I say that. If you want to say this sucks, but this is what you got to improve, that's exactly how I'm doing it. I probably should use other words than this sucks. But they sucked. I'll think of something next video instead of using that word. At the end of this video, you'll see all the links to all the videos. Go ahead and click on the ones you want to see and watch them. At the same time, they've been down on under my chin the whole time. This is Junkyard for Junkyard Reviews. Make sure you subscribe to not only Junkyard, but Game Reviews and more. Subscribe to that channel. The link's at the end. So with that, this is Junkyard. Needless to say, keep gaming.